7:54 a.m. Southern California, Monday morning, I believe. It is 7:14:25. And I did the mic check. I'm not muted. I believe I'm not muted. Why am I back on here? Trying to get some watch hours, I guess. Another day recuperating, healing burn scars. I did get up early. I got some chicken soup stock going on. And I looked outside on the balcony, and I think I'm growing Romas. They just starting to blush forever. Had some problems with some worms. A lot of worm issues going on in my dirt. Those moths, M-O-T-H, moths, have been laying eggs in my plant dirt, causing death to my dang plant roots, especially my lemon tree. It was a big old, you call maybe a girl. I wish I had a chicken this time to get them dang worms out of my damn lemon plant. I'm gonna have to refresh the dirt in my lemon plant. That's for my, I'm talking stuff that need to be on my garden channel, but hey, I'm looking out there and I see my lemon tree is dormant. I don't know, there's some worms in that dirt, I know it is. And that's why I moved it to a sunnier spot. But I got cherry tomatoes growing, and I'm had to move it to my tomato plants to a hotter spot, cause them dang moths drop eggs in my plants and they turn into worms, and they eat and destroy every doggone thing. So far they haven't gotten to my cucumber plant, cause my cucumber plant is going wild. It look like it's like about 10 cucumbers on my dang cucumber. Not actual cucumbers, but I guess the flower that the fruit comes from, the flower that I'm looking at, about 8, 9, 10 flowers on that plant. And it's going to be a lot of cucumbers. So I'm going to have that plant sitting where the cucumbers, good morning, hello. I'm just randomly talking about stuff. But my I know I might share this over on my garden channel, because I got scalded a few days ago. A horrible accident. I burnt the heck out of my left forearm, and it's still healing. I got scars for days all over my left forearm, blistering. You know how to burn, get the blisters, and then when the blisters drain or whatever, it turned into a terrible scab. Gonna be a horrible scar on my left forearm, because it's the extent of my left forearm, and I got scarred a little bit up toward my shoulder area. Yep, a clumsy and hot boiling liquid fell all over my arm. Yep, it was a terrible day that day. But anyway, I'm just on here randomly talking about stuff, trying to get some watch time. Cause since my accident, I haven't been on here. And I was looking at some of my content creator friends' videos, and seeing what they doing. They are putting up content and stuff, having a good time. I got to get back in the spirit, but since this accident, I was thinking about my crafting and my puzzle. Because on my crafting channel, I do crafting stuff and I do puzzlings on Thursday. But since my accident, I haven't been on there. So might as well say I'm behind. But anyway, that's okay. That's okay. Because basically, I'm just entertaining other content creators. I really don't have any fan base. Because if I did have a fan base, I have more subscribers, more people in the comments section join the live and all that stuff, communicating with me. Because it is nice to have some communication. This is a live right here, so that means you actually seeing me in real time. I got to go wash my hair and stuff. My hair need washing. I gotta do something to my hair. And y'all know what's happening now. The 4th of July is gone. This year speeding on by. Next thing got to get ready for is the fall. And what happens in the fall? Well, school starts back. They got a lot of school stuff on sale. I've already bought me highlighters. I'm a highlighter girl. And, well, woman, lady, I love highlighters. Well, I love gel highlighters. And markers, ink pens. Only thing I need to get me a ruler. Hello, welcome to the live. Thanks for being my company. And I'm just randomly talking about stuff. Y'all watched my live yesterday. I was talking about I want my cut of that $50,000 cash card that the mayor of LA is giving out to illegals because they scared to leave the house. And I said I'm scared to leave the house since the race too. Scared to leave the house. Give me my cut. And if y'all want to hear what I was saying about that, go check out my past to yesterday live. My yesterday live video, yeah, and I was discussing that. But today I'm just randomly talking about stuff because I'm trying to get my watch hours up. Something. I need a lot of watch time. I need a fan base. Somebody saying, do you have money? Yeah, when they give me that $50,000 cash card that the mayor of LA is passing out, if you scared to leave your home, I'm in Southern California, and she's saying that if you scared to leave your home, you can't do nothing, you can't get no money. Since the rage and all that stuff, they supposed to give out a cash card. Now they acting like they just want to give it to the illegals. But I'm a witness. I've been living in California all my life, for sure. And I deserve some of that money just like the rest of them folks because I'm scared to leave my house too. So what is this going to be discrimination if I don't get some of the cash card? Because they giving them cash cards out. And I know they, day one when they even, when she signed that order, folks was already getting a cash card. They just be bull crapping. They know they got their favorites because people practice favoritism. They love this one and that one. Probably even now everything I say on here is alleged because I could say stuff out of context. I can get it wrong, or my facts ain't straight. But shoot, some of them people ain't no telling what they doing with people and they already got their cash card. I want my cash card. Now, if y'all already know how to get the cash card, please leave the information in the comment section. Don't do no link. Just put the phone number or the address or basically the phone number or the website, the name of the website. Okay, maybe because I ain't did my research yet. Maybe you just go to the city of LA, the LA website and click on cash card or something or call You know what? Yeah, call them, call the office and ask them how you get that money. Because I know they favorites already got them cards since day one. When she first announced it, they got people coming there, give me, give me, give me. And they already got it, got it, got it. And that ain't fair to me. Because my old ass, I need that cash card today. ASPS, whatever. Shoot, I want to shop too. I want to pay my bills. And they definitely, I really support the people that they laid off. I said hello to everyone that's in this live. Just keep watching, commenting and stuff. Are you in a different country? How you doing? What going on over there? But I'm telling you what going on over here. The governor of LA, Mayor Bash, is handing out cash card, food cards, etc. to the people. Y'all, don't get me started. Why are they holding messages back? What they doing? What this guy saying? I don't know. What that probably means something nasty. Some of these people be saying, some of these people, they be doing elder abuse. Oops, damn it. No. Channel activity. Put user and hide user on this channel. Oh, I don't even want to know because I'm on this phone and I'm not familiar with turning in your language into English so I can see what the heck you saying. Hopefully it's nothing derogatory, racist, bullying. Why you want to bully a elder? Why do people do anything they do? Because they want to and they don't have any decency and they miserable and they not happy. And if they could be doing the same thing like me, just get you a phone, go live and just random talk about stuff. You ain't got to be over here, but I appreciate you being over here because you helping me earn 50 cents. But shoot, yeah. So I know some of the people already got their hands on that cash card, food stamps, because Trump say he not supporting illegals anymore with food stamps and benefits. So you know what he did? He stopped that. But if the state like California, if they want to use money, which they say they don't have no more because they didn't busted the budget for helping illegals. So hey, so now what's going on with them food stamps? The state gonna have to help pay for folks getting food stamps. So if Mayor Bass want to get them food cards, it gonna come out of the state budget and taxpayers paying for all this. And taxpayers, they not even agreeing with what she doing. So how she just gonna be doing stuff in the taxpayer? How you just how do that work? How the taxpayer, the city officials just go out and they make decisions for all the taxpayers. Like you didn't ask me or any other taxpayer if they will agree to handing out cash aid, food aid to illegal, not illegal. I did not say that, to illegal migrants, immigrants, whatever. Taxpayers did not agree to this. So why you gonna take the taxpayer money and use it on something that taxpayers don't want to use on? There's so many other things need to be done besides inviting folks over here into the state because you want to give out more free stuff. And that's what they like. Free stuff. Ain't worked for shit. Ain't gave a tax dollar at all. Just making money on the street. Ain't paying no taxes, but they get to get your tax money for free. Like the mayor, she didn't sign an order where they can get free cash cards, and people talking about they getting $50,000, and that's a lot of illegals getting $50,000. That's a lot of cash. I don't reckon everybody getting $50,000. Maybe they getting something out of $50,000 because that would really bankrupt everything unless they got some illegal funds going on. Who knows? But whatever the case, in order to pay all these people money, because it's a bunch of them gonna claim they scared to come out the house so they can get their cash card. And then that's just inviting more people to want to come here. And most definitely they're going to try to come over here so they can get that cash so they can send it back to their people in whatever country they're in. Because I hear tell that's what they do. They send the money back to their people in their country so they can, live good over there. And they come over here and risk everything. But Trump, he said he flying them people to Sudan somewhere with only the clothes on their back, and they not gonna be able to get back over here like they when they ship them back to um Mexico or wherever. It's not gonna be that easy. They say for some of these illegals to get back because they had flying them way out the country. It's just, the stuff is hilarious if you look at it. It's just hilarious. But yeah, I do agree that the people that are losing their jobs behind all this extra cash, so they found to give out to illegal, I'm pretty sure the people that are being laid off and all the jobs, the hiring freeze and stuff, are pissed because of what's got to happen and for them, for folks to get what they need and other folks to lose and not be able shit. The people that they laying off and doing this hiring freeze, they gonna get evicted. These little illegal folks talking about they can't pay their rent. Look what you doing to the people that you laying off and doing this hiring freeze to. They ain't gonna be able to pay their rent or buy food or get what they need. And you don't think they need a cash card? I wonder if they gonna get a cash card. I'm gonna look on social media and see if I can find folks complaining about that. Where my cash card at? You done laid me off and took away my livelihood. I need a damn cash card. It's just you discriminating and only giving it to illegals. That's some BS right there. I am totally not in favor of this situation. And all the people they laying off and doing and taking away their livelihood, they need to get a big ass cash card, food card, give out where it need to be given out, and quit being discriminating. Because out here in California, the job they got discrimination on the jobs and all that stuff. It's a mess out here. This state really do need to turn red just to get everything back in order, because the Democrats is some weak ass sons of guns. I can't stand Democrats anymore. They weak, they ignorant, and you can have all the education you want. That don't make you smart. That just make you know how to do. You know about A, B, and C, but that don't make you have sense like a wise person. Just because you went and got a degree, you still stupid, because all these Democrats, they don't know how to do nothing. The Republicans, they stepped out of what they say. They stepped out of the box and taking charge of whatever they doing. They saying, I'm going to do this, that, and the other. But the damn Democrats, they so weak and think everything is the same and nothing the same. And they just sit back acting like business as usual. Just silly. Can't stand the Democrats anymore. And I don't care who don't like it. That's too bad. If you like them, that's fine. Don't be getting mad at me because I don't like no Democrats anymore. This Democrat, free this, free that. A little bit of free, fine, but all the time, and it's coming from people who gotta work and pay all these high ass taxes. Cause taking money out of my pocket, and now you want to take the hard working person's tax money and give it to people that don't do shit and don't pay any taxes, just coming over here to get people's working off other people's money and stuff. That is called welfare. But welfare, they say, is only for temporary until you get back on your feet. People was living off that shit. Well, I guess it was like maybe it was, I think that system was designed to keep people from recognizing, it's more than just laying back and living off the government, because you ain't going to get no more, in order to make change in your life, make you have a better life. So you got all dependent on Section 8 food stamps and all that little cash aid assistance, and you think you supposed to just live broke and poor the rest of your life. Then you get the women, because basically women with children and stuff like that, they got so uppity about getting all that government assistance that they start disrespecting their male partners and kicking them out and stuff, because they say, "Oh, I don't need you. I got my government assistance." I think the system was programmed to do just that. Keep you down, stupid, and ignorant, so you can think that you doing something by living off government assistance. So now people are tired of people now working, taking their tax dollars just so they can go, because some of these people, they do exaggerate about how much food stamps they get, but they get enough food stamps to go in the store. If most of these folks, when they use their food stamps, I know I'm flipping and flipping and flipping, but I got so much to say. Most of these young folks or whoever, when they get those food stamps, they'll go in the store and get that processed food that's already done, like chicken. All you gotta do is heat up. They mostly go in the store and get a lot of stuff that need just heating up. Oh yeah, that ain't none of my damn business, but still, your 4, 5, 600, 700, whatever, how much they get in food stamps because you got so many kids, can go farther if you get stuff, if you know how to cook from scratch. Because you can get flour, sugar, butter, milk, all that kind of stuff, seasonings and all that stuff, and your meals will be stretched and last longer, instead of just going to the store and take them food stamps and just get all that ready-made, just heat up in a microwave food like that. And that's what they talking about. They taking off. They gonna stop folks using their food stamps on snacks and stuff. And then I don't know, but I do. Let me get back to my point, because it's a lot to say. It's just so many sides for discussion about all this kind of stuff. But the thing is, that welfare program, I think, was to keep certain people ignorant and stupid and living in poverty, because you go so ignorant. You think that you doing well because the government is doing this and that and other for you, but in reality, your kids ain't gonna stay kids. And then it's generational it's generational welfare, grooming and shit, where each family member they keep on staying on the welfare, just going down, each generation. Now folks just saying, the hell with y'all, surviving off these folks taxpayer dollars. They say, "Well, I don't give a shit now." You gonna just everybody about to be woke up and realize, hey, you ain't about to live on this stuff anymore for the rest. It ain't gonna work out like that. You can just stay on welfare the rest of your whole life, keep having these babies. Because when I'm watching on these social media sites, I know y'all gotta read in between the line when I'm talking, because I'm all over the place. Like a lot of these videos and stuff, they show a lot of women, they have baby after baby after baby, because at a certain point, after so many kids, they stop handing out benefits like food stamps. I think the age now has changed for when you keep getting food stamps. Now they changed the system. Now you got to get out there and work. And some of these women complaining they don't even want to work. That's how the system has conditioned them to think that you shouldn't even want to have a career or work a job. Just sit there and be ignorant and have all these kids disrespect your men, folks. I was looking at an episode. I know I'm changing the subject. I was looking at an episode of BMF, Black Mafia Family Come On Stars on Fridays. BMF, if y'all don't know. But anyway, the last episode they had Charles crying, talking about he didn't want to live no more. It was because his dang, I think his wife named Lucille, I think. And she just disrespected him so bad because, Charles fell on his luck. He hurt his hand. He was supposed to get ready to go on a tour, a church tour, playing music, but he hurt his hand on the job, and that took his income away. And then his wife, she supposed to be a preacher. She was so mild mannered and calm in the beginning of that show. They turned her an aggressive hater, a bitch. And she supposed to be a pastor. She didn't told her husband, you need to leave. I can't even get welfare with you being here. You just sit around here moping. You didn't hurt yourself. You can't work. You can't help the family. And she just destroyed him. Instead of lifting his spirit up, telling him everything gonna be all right. She supposed to be a pastor, right? She needed to minister to him and make, have him seeing life, and, it'll be all right. Things will get better. Just give it some time. I'll support you. Instead of her supporting her, they going through a divorce because she felt like she didn't love her husband no more, whatever. It's just crazy. The show is good. But anyway, she devastated her husband. They He felt so bad. She beat him down and just said so many horrible things to the man that he just said he didn't want to live anymore. And he played, it's a show, and his acting was so good. It was just made it so believable. He just started crying, and he just felt like, damn, I'm just useless. I ain't no good. I'm injured. I can't help my family. And then on top of that, you got the ex-wife harassing and bullying you, and she supposed to be a minister and supposed to minister and make you feel good about life and upbring you and tell you you're gonna be blessed. Just keep trying, don't give up. She destroyed him. And that, my point of talking about this is saying that's what these women on welfare, they get their little Section 8, their little food stamps and little cash aid and stuff, and the doing the most and stuff, and they disrespect their men folks. And I'm not saying that they um had a man feeling so bad that where he wanted to just take his life, because in the episode in BNF, Charles wanted to take his life because he felt so useless, and on top of the woman criticizing him and judging him and supposed to be a pastor. Oh, her spirit was just hateful. How the hell is she a pastor? I don't even know. It's just sickening. Like, you could see, like, she shouldn't have been doing that. And then after she seen him traumatized and going through what he going, she gonna say, oh, but God loves you. You should have been saying all that in the get-go. Instead, you chose to berate him and put him down and make him feel even worse, to the point you crushed that man. I mean, it was horrible. That was a good episode, though. And then the oldest son, because it's Meech and T. T was there, and the daughter. And the son, he had to say, Dad, where you put that gun? Because, he was talking about taking his life. He just felt so bad. And that ex-wife of his, supposed to be pastor, just just demolished him. I mean, she took like the wrecking ball. I didn't like that at all. And it just made me think, like, women that's on welfare, they treat their men like that. Just, um, take their manhood away, make them feel bad. And then a man, let men be men. And, lift people's spirit and let the man know, hey, I know you going through some things, and you supposed to support. You say you love somebody, but how you going to love somebody when you put them down and criticize and judge them, make them feel? They got feelings too, but they say men not supposed to cry. they got feelings too. They got to hold all these emotions in and don't share because you could think they're going to be a bitch if they cry or whatever. And men supposed to be so strong. Yeah, physically strong, but mentally, men crash too. I witnessed that on that show. Men can crash. They feel bad. They hurt like anybody else. Like that. And, but that's the welfare was designed to oppress certain folks. But now people through with that. They don't give a damn now. They said, forget all that. We not using cash anymore to help somebody stay down no more. Just take it away. You'll be down with or without it when they remove the benefit. So like that. So now they telling folks in order for you, if you want extra, they telling the states, if you trying to take care of so many people on welfare, you help pay for it. So now the state, they gonna make the states, if you want to take care of people and have them living off welfare the rest of their life, you help pay for it because the government said we ain't doing it no more. So, and even now the states telling me that's why it's going to be so many hungry people and whatever, because they not going to be able, but in California, you know who they going to continue to take care of? Their favorites, illegals. That's favoritism. They supporting this because somebody got their hand in somebody's pocket. Because you can't be uh just worshiping these illegal folks for nothing. It got to be somebody handing out somebody some damn money somewhere. You know? Ain't nobody doing nothing for free. These folks getting paid to ignore what's going on with all this illegal stuff in LA. They ain't fooling no damn body. People think about stuff. This is some bull crap. That's why I'm saying all of a sudden you can find cash for illegals because they scared to come out the damn house. Give me a damn break. So how long you gonna be paying these folks while they scared? They can say they scared to come out the house for years. You gonna keep. That's why folks were saying they give them a card instead of a check. If you get a card, they can always reload the card like cash aid, like a welfare card. It's a welfare card. They thinking about their welfare instead of Americans' welfare. This is some BS going on in California, I'm telling you. North and South, this is some bull crap. You can't just give one group of people some cash aid for free. They ain't got to go to the county house. They ain't got to do none of that. Just say they just can't come out. And then you expect other Americans that's going through some things too. They need some cash aid too. This is BS. This is BS. This is some unbelievable, disrespectful, racist, unequal BS. It's more words too, but right now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is my podcast. I don't have any guests. I'm the guest. I'm the guest. I'm the host. And I am, the people that own the podcast. I'm all of that, all in one package. That's who I am. Yes, I am. But yeah, all this stuff. How long I've been talking about? I've been talking about stuff that now people need to think. From now on, you're going to be oppressed on it and off of the welfare system. Because now folks saying, the hell with you, I ain't using my tax dollars on you no more. Things getting real and they need to been real a long time ago. A temporary situation, you ain't supposed to been on Section 8 500 years. I tried to get Section 8 and I think they threw my application in the trash because of the discrimination. But that's okay. I've been doing my best that without the benefits, okay? Now, shoot. Things you just shoot. I just believe in the Most High. Whatever I'm gonna be needing or whatever I'm gonna be able to do, I'm gonna be doing. But yeah, the program is changed because of all the situation that's going on is so many of one race that's overrunning all the other races. But shoot, time about to be changed. And I mean, as who running what and who and when and why and what for. With things going on, nothing is gonna continue to go on. It's gonna keep going a different way, not the way people expect it to go. It's gonna be changed. Like you see, I ain't no Democrat anymore. A whole bunch of other folks seeing that the Democrats full of shit. They want to help all the illegal folks. They ain't helping black folks do no better. They done a lot of stuff to the black folks, but black folks, what they saying, still continue to do what they need to do to make it. Because black folks, not a lot of black folks, they not stupid. They know what they need to get up and do and fight for. Work it out. Like they tell folks, pull yourself up by your bootstraps and all that old stuff. But when you have to compete with folks that the city officials, government officials don't give a damn how they operate. They don't have to have permits, license and stuff on every corner, just making money tax free. You don't be stopped. You don't be saying, hey, you ain't a contributor to this community. You just making money to send back home, and they don't get stopped or nothing. But if you a different race, a different skin color, you try to do that same thing, you gonna get harassed and stopped from wanting to do the same thing because they don't. I know I shouldn't be, but hell, they don't believe that. Well, hell, they just racist. They don't want to give you the same opportunity as these other folks can just be on every corner every day of the week, no paying no kind of money for being there. Like yard sales, you only supposed to do the yard sale every so many days out of the whatever, and not supposed to be every day on the street on the sidewalk lined up having swamp meat. Ain't paying no dang fees or nothing, and somebody getting some kind of money because hey. And now if it was black folks or some other folks doing this, if you ain't illegal, you ain't gonna be getting nothing. You ain't gonna be allowed to do it. That's why I'm saying somebody got getting collecting some kind of money from these folks in order for this kind of shit to go on. Cause this country, this state got rules and laws, and they get broke. The laws and the rules get broke every damn day because nobody is making sure people is abiding by laws and rules. Because if you're illegal, you can get away with any damn thing. These folks on every corner selling shit, and nobody come and take them off the corner. They don't pay no taxes. They don't have to have no permit, nothing. Then people just turn they eye off, act like they don't see the wrong going on. But if you of a different race, you try to do that same thing, you ain't gonna be allowed. American citizen, oh no, you got to get this, that, and you can't just get on the street and do that. But folks from different countries that ain't even legal, they get to do whatever the hell they want to do. And if y'all see this, if you watching what's going on, you can see that everything I'm saying is the exact truth. What's going on in what they call this sanctuary city, where they just welcome anybody and everybody come on in and get our free medical, get our free food stamp. That's what Trump, he in office now, he's saying the hell with all that. You think this country supposed to be paying for all these folks come over here and get all the benefits from that the American citizens supposed to be getting, and American citizens have a hard time getting it, but the illegals, you automatically get them shit because I think these damn Democrats, they must just want these folks to vote. That's why Trump be complaining. He be saying they be having them people that don't live in this country voting and shit. But things gonna change next time. We hopefully in California. If I'm still here, I just want to get out of here. But hopefully the next governor is Republican, And I hope everything that the next people in California ain't no more Democrats. The hell with these damn Democrats. They stupid, dumb fools. Looking out for the wrong people. Ain't giving a dang. They worrying about giving the illegals everything. Oh, you hurting the illegals. Man, they ain't supposed to be here. Got some damn judge stopping ICE from doing the job of getting rid of illegals. And they want the illegals because of the money. Some kind of way they now, since all that's going on with Trump, he ain't giving California any more money. I don't blame him. Because all the money they get, they paying for illegal folks. This is some BS, you guys. This is some BS. Just keep giving all the money to illegal people and ignore real American citizens. Don't get no benefits. Where gonna be our cash aid? You laying off folks, firing folks. Now all the folks that got fired, they gonna need some assistance. Are you gonna get them some cash aid? Mayor, governor, since you so in love with all these illegal folks, are you gonna get the folks that's getting laid off some cash card? You gonna take care of them while they going through these hardships? The system gonna be overwhelmed. Everybody gonna be on the welfare system, but hey, it ain't the same because you gotta work somewhere to get the benefits. They say so. That's why a bunch of these ignorant ass women, excuse me, a bunch of some of these ignorant ass women gonna keep on pumping these babies in their stomach because I think the gig is if you have an infant, you don't have to worry about going out getting no job. So a bunch of these fools, they gonna have a baby. There go the general welfare conditioning of letting them think that you better off. Because I seen video, I don't know if people doing it for clicks and views, but they'll say they want to continue to stay on welfare. So they keep having babies, as long as they able to keep having these babies so that they don't have to get up off their ass and go work and stuff. And you're so, what is that word? You're so conditioned to believe that you don't even think that you should have a job. Just fool. You so brainwashing and thinking your only way of survival is to stay on a government assistance. Unless you inherit a nice place to live and stuff like that, I don't know. Because life would be greater and better. Because that's what I say about my own life. When I was going to school and stuff like that, I went to a few schools, but the thing that was missed with me was the whole ideal of everything that what I was trying to accomplish and how my life would have been, more balanced and better for me. And that's where I blew it. I was working. I got skills, but I didn't have my eye on the prize of knowing how much I could get accomplished after doing what I did and learning my skills. And believe me, yes, I did my own business, all that stuff. But I didn't stay focused. But now it's just sad seeing all these young women keep having babies to stay on welfare instead of getting a career and, improving their life and making things better and stuff. They just want to sit on welfare and use food stamps the rest of their life and just buy junk food. And then be a carb guzzler. I'm calling a big back carb guzzler. I'm a witness to being a big back carb guzzler. Guzzling all these carbs and gaining all this weight. Yep. So I have seen some big back carb guzzlers all over YouTube. Now I told y'all I changed my diet again. This ain't my first rodeo, but this is my last rodeo because I got sick. So now this time Miss Janita gotta stay on focus. And I'm not a carb guzzler anymore. I'm steady losing the weight, which is good for me. And it's gonna be good for my kneecaps too, because my kneecaps are killing me. But anyway, I'm not a big back carb guzzler anymore. I'm not eating all them carbs, because that's what I'm saying. When they use these food stamps, they just getting all them dang pre-prepared food. All you gotta do is heat it up in the microwave or the oven and stuff. And it's full of salt, sugar. That's what that RFK man, he want to get rid of all that junk snack food. Because, shoot, these stores, they've been having sales, which is crazy. Buy 2 bags and get 3 bags free of chips. Now, the catch is, to me, they can sell the bags for $2. Let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It'd be like $2 a bag, but they make the people think that they getting such a great deal. They can sell the chips for $2. They just raise the price, raise the price. But it's still, you ain't getting no damn deal. You just think you are. So now, before, I guess, every state take the snacks off of the food stamp card, you ain't gonna be able to buy it on food, because not the state, but the government changed what you can purchase on food stamps. Folks trying to buy up all the snacks, cookie cakes, and pies they can. This is the carb guzzlers. And I see videos where people feeding their kids so much crap. They putting like all this little snack favorites, putting hot Cheetos on the burrito and all that stuff, and just stuffing these kids with all these high carb foods. Carb guzzlers, moms and dads. But hey, when you know better, you do better. That's the whole point. Knowing better, you do better. But some folks don't give a damn if you know better, because that's better for them. They gonna do better. Like, it's a damn conspiracy going on with these illegal folks out here getting all the free stuff. Because if you just so bent on giving them everything, oh, welcome, come, some kind of way in the system, the government in this state is benefiting off of these illegal folks. They making money. So when they open their arms and open the floodgates, come on, some kind of way they figuring, hell, we getting some money. They giving us money under the table, so we don't mind giving them a few dollars and stuff, as long as they paying us money under the table. Boy, I guess they couldn't use black folks. They couldn't and they couldn't swindle blacks. They couldn't swindle white folks. So they had to do these folks that's coming from different countries and telling them, if you want to stay here, you got to pay this, that, and the other. So it's lots of cash being made when they come. Because y'all remember Trump, he's saying he inviting folks, if you want to come here, pay me $5 million, allegedly, because like I told you, I could get stuff out of context of saying it wrong. But if y'all ever seen when Trump was offering them gold cards and you got $5 million or something, come on, it's money to be made off people that want to come over here and live. And I think the same thing going on with the legal people. They paying people under the table to come and do their business, so somebody making money. Because all of a sudden you find all this money for folks talking about they scared to come out of their house. Then on top of that, you laying off folks, hiring freeze, so that you can satisfy the illegal folks. You waking up a whole bunch of folks with this crap going on. Talking about wokeness, you waking up everybody. You waking up all kind of things out the ground, out the cave, coming up, waking up and stuff, because all this nonsense going on. You done broke the Campbell back, because this is just too much now. All kind of crazy stuff going on. It is just too much for people to continue doing. The system is broke. Folks might not like Trump, but some of his ideals ain't bad. He trying to fix stuff, but yeah, okay. This, that, and other. Hey, I ain't no fool. I already see what's going on. I talk about stuff, but hey, things going on. It's all about that dollar bill. Everything that go on is for the dollar bill. Greed. Money guzzling. Carb guzzling, money guzzling. People don't do nothing. They don't do nothing for nothing. When that mayor said she was going to give out that cash, she ain't doing that for nothing. She getting something in return for that doggone. I can't remember everything right now, y'all. For what she doing, she getting something in return. Nobody does anything for free. That contract she's signing, you can believe her ass is somebody has invested in her. Maybe they told her, we gonna get you hired again if you do this, that, and the other. She ain't doing nothing for nothing. Nobody does nothing for. Some of us don't do nothing for nothing. Some of you people, they just ignorant. They don't know no better. But a lot of folks, they ain't. The city, the government, shoot. These folks is doing this on purpose because they got a deal going on and they getting some damn benefits. Okay? They got a welfare system going on. They getting money. They getting aid. But a lot of us ain't gonna know how it work because we ain't up there in all the goings ons with the rest of them to see how they maneuvering and moving to get what they getting. But somebody, if that woman is benefiting off of giving these people cash aid, she ain't gonna miss a meal. She ain't gonna miss a payment. She gonna probably have a nicer home. But you can bet I ain't voting for her ass. I ain't voting for none of these folks. And hopefully, shoot, I vote the other way to get their ass up out of here. Because if you just going to keep giving one group of people every damn thing and ignore everybody else, that's some BS. You just making money out of these folks. You said the hell, damn everybody else. Black folks ain't letting us use them. White folks ain't letting us use them. So we going to use these other people that just don't give a damn and take money from them and have them doing everything because they the majority of the people out there in them fields picking the food. And then shit, since the ice raids, they getting rid of talking about the food shortage. Why you ain't hiring Americans to do that damn job? Talking about Americans, you pay American a decent amount of money, they be out in the field picking the damn food. Got them people out there doing slave labor, if you could ask me. They don't work, they ain't getting no, I guess they ain't getting paid decent. They just all them people out there bent over picking fruit and stuff 7 days a week. What the hell? It's a mist blowing over here like somebody's smoking or something going on. Blowing their cigarette smoke over here. But anyway, oh, what time is it? I got to get off here in a minute. I'll be back later. But yeah, they benefiting off these illegal folks. We all can't be no damn fool. Think all this stuff is being done for nothing. People are getting something in return. Getting something in freaking return. Hang out the Home Depot and get a job. Hang out at the car wash, get a job. Just doing all these little itsy bitsy things. And they say your money is more money when you send it back home. It's a different currency when it go back to the other way. And then when they go get what they get all here, they go back after they done build up all their damn money. But still, they got to pay out of their pocket. They paying somebody, to do what they do. Even though I say they got all these people on every corner selling tacos and everything, they got what they call a human trafficking. Somebody is coming by collecting the rent. Might not be the city officials, but I don't know. Let me take that back. I say everything I say is alleged, but some kind of way in cahoots. Cahoots. It used to be this old man at the shop. He used to say, You gonna mess around and create a situation. What do you say? A complaint, a condition. And some used to be so funny when he used to say that. You gonna mess around and create something you ain't gonna like. Well, some people say you're gonna create a check you can't cash, but these folks, yeah, they paying somebody to sit on these corners, and the city is involved. How you gonna be in a damn city, community, civic, whatever going on? You supposed to be running it, and you don't know what's going on in your city, in your town, that folks doing this and that. BS, BS. They know. And they get the shut up funds. Don't say nothing. Here goes some money on the table. Like that guy, that mayor in Chicago. He got the black folks so angry with him out there because he just be giving them illegal people everything too. Because his pocket, he getting some money under the table. I'm telling you, people don't do nothing for nothing. They don't. It's a reason why they continue to let stuff go on. Like I say, they couldn't use black folks. They can't use the white, but they gonna use some damn body. Somebody gonna get used. But I tell you, if people gonna see the discrimination and this bullshit going on now. You gonna give somebody some money because they don't want to come outside. That is not a good reason to give nobody no damn money. California, I'm not mad at Trump from stopping giving this state some damn money, because this state, they ain't being equal giving everybody no damn money. So when Trump cut all this shit off, I ain't gonna be mad because I ain't getting a cut. Black folks ain't getting no cut. They only concentrate on one group of people. Talking about they being discriminated. You discriminate against every other citizen in America that's legal. You ain't giving us shit. You want us to work and use our tax dollars to pay for other folks from somewhere else to send their money back from where they, man, this is some bull crap. But like I said, they doing it because they getting paid. Somebody pockets is fat. And this human trafficking shit, they using these folks to make money. People using them people to make money and shit, man. You gonna have all these people on the corner every day without permits, selling shit, no taxes paid. Give me a break. That's what they created the swamp meat for, so you can sell a swamp meat. Now these folks are all over the damn place. They ain't gotta have no permit. They to come out and sell food. Shit. Then I hear telling folks spitting in your food. I seen a video. This Mexican girl said, I wouldn't eat there the way the folks treating the Mexican people. They spitting and coughing, doing whatever they doing in the food. That's why I like to cook at home. I don't do it. I used to get sick. I don't do it. I just cook my food at home. I see people, oh, let's go out and eat. Y'all go ahead on and do that. My daughter told me a time she got so ill going in certain places eating and they don't like you, anti-black, cook my own shit. Then I got to pray over everything because you just never know. I'm about to get off here. I got to come back because I think I didn't talk myself. I can just keep on talking. I got a lot to say. I ain't got a lot to say, but I can say a lot. Let me change that. But yeah, I was looking outside, looking at my cherry tomatoes, and it's supposed to be Roma tomatoes. And I think I need to get me some dirt, some better soil. And probably I need to get some better soil. Because my tomatoes always don't grow the size they need to be. You know what I mean? I want fatter tomatoes. No Roma tomatoes I'm growing out there, they not big at all. If they get rot bottom, then I know I failed. If you don't know what rot bottom is, that means the bottom of your tomato just all black and rotten. Rot bottom. And then my cherry tomatoes, they some cute little cherries, a bunch of them, but they tiny as hell. They should be bigger than that. But I got a little food, my little herbs. I gotta refresh my little herbs, but I gotta come back later, you guys. I have been on here for an hour and just shared my little thoughts, I guess. Allegedly, everything is alleged because, like I say, I get things out of context and I didn't say it right. That ain't what happening, but I know they giving out cash and food benefits. Housing probably too. If some of these folks, just imagine if some of them folks got kicked out, right? Oh, don't worry about it. We got these new apartments over here. You and your family can come over there. And my ass, meanwhile, what if I need to go? They not gonna let me move in because of my skin color. That's discrimination. Racist too. Why I got to be in this anti-black situation? Why am I living somewhere where if I want to move, it gonna be difficult because they ain't gonna want me living next to them because they think they better than me? What? What? We all eat, shit, and sleep. Oh, but if you're a different tone of skin color, I'm supposed to be unworthy. You turn your nose up at me. We all can learn and have the same ability to do A through Z, but you going to turn your nose up at me because you think you better. But that's all the stuff in this world we dealing with. Racism, hate, all that kind of stuff go on. I wouldn't want to live by nobody that don't want to be lived by me, especially when you hate me and I don't share your same spirit. But you got that spirit and you think I want to be by you, turn your nose up at me and you don't even know me. You hate me just cause I'm brown skin or dark or black, whatever you want to call me. It's just ignorance. Just ignorance. Yep, just ignorance. You gonna talk about me and I can say things I witnessed with my own eyes about you and I seen it's just crazy. You heard of mental illness? You can devastate a person like I told y'all about that episode earlier with Charles. You can just somebody be at their bottom and then you got a person, you already at your bottom, then you got a person coming and just want to destroy you and make you take you even down lower. Just hate. That's why I say I changed my ways. Cause I'm shoot. The Most High gonna be like you did this, that, and the other. But when y'all hear me talking about the illegal folks, this state is overwhelmed. But I told y'all it's cause somebody getting paid. Ain't no way you welcome all these people and overwhelm the system, the state, the area, the community with all these folks and don't have a problem with it. Somebody getting paid. It's a conspiracy. But now, folks tired of the shit. They tired. And they want to stop it. Then you got folks that you fucking with they, excuse my language, with they livelihood. Like the mayor, she said, oh, hell no. You didn't stop these people from coming out, giving me my cut. They selling, I'm allowing them to sell they shit on the street. Don't pay no tax, but, oh, they paying me. Now, all this stuff is alleged because, hey, why she upset they can't come out? It must be something wrong. It must be illegal if they can't come out. They scared to leave. But that's hurting her pocket. So she said, hell no. And other people behind her in that office, they say, oh, hell no, you have to stop this shit because so-and-so ain't paid me my share of what they making on the street. See how that work? Y'all know how it work. You know they fucking with their damn money, they livelihood. All that extra cash flow they got coming in with these illegal people paying them under the table. They just said, the hell with that. We gonna do something for y'all. But on top of that, we gonna say we gonna give y'all some money, but in reality, some of that cash coming to us. They gonna give it right back. Mm. But on the other hand, these folks getting laid off and these hiring freezes, they need to be out there protesting and saying, I want my part of that money you talking about. Somebody gonna come out, watch. Somebody ain't gonna get their share like the rest of them, and they gonna get mad because it always happens. Just like when people do the singing stuff, the groups get mad with each other and they leave. Somebody gonna come out and tell on somebody and say, so and so getting that money and this is what's going on. It always gonna happen. Watch. Just sit back and watch. Get your popcorn.